If you've clicked into this video, thank you for tuning into my channel. I would like to start off by mentioning that I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion going to slander, belittle, or bash anyone in this video. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I will only give my non-biased opinion from a viewer's perspective while respecting the families and the privacy aside from the show. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. Episode 10 starts off with another attempt at a book discussion, but this time Toya and Audra, instead of Contessa and Heavenly, end up getting to it at Dr. Simone's house. And as usual, Audra's timing seems a little bit off. I'm sorry, but I am not a fan of Audra or her storyline. Just like in Vegas, Audra picks the wrong time and the most cringiest topics to bring up in the middle of discussions. And I hate how they're trying to force her on us. I'm sorry, I am not a fan of Audra at all. I just don't understand how the conversation went from talking about relationship advice to talking about friendships. I mean, it really just threw me off, and it bothered me so bad that I really just wanted to fast forward through her talking. And here's the thing, I don't agree with half of the things that Toya says half the time, but I really just am not feeling Audra. I just don't know. And I did mention in a previous video, there was one other person in this season aside from Anila that I didn't think was gonna last and I wasn't too fond of. That other person is Audra, just so y'all know. Y'all, I'm sorry if it comes off harsh, but I am a real for real Married to Medicine fan. I have been watching this show since the very beginning, baby. And when I tell you I will trade Audra for Mariah in a heartbeat, I mean that. But that's enough about that. I want to get into Miss Quad's Holla Slay Party, y'all. Let's get into it. Miss Quad chose this Holla Slay Party to be a housewarming party as well. So she chose to take a Christmas celebration and turn it into a celebration of her new home, thus inviting all her family and her friends. And the evening started off great. Great food, great music, great fun, and something that really just made my day was watching how excited Dr. Contessa got over the thought of s'mores being there. Her face just lit up and it was hilarious. I was like, oh my God, Dr. Contessa is me and I am Dr. Contessa. Cause I too love s'mores. Another thing at Quad's party that I thought was super funny was when she was giving her speech. Now everybody knows Quad likes the dramatics and she likes to brag on herself and all that. It's just true Quad fashion. But what made this moment extra special and extra funny was the commentators down in the crowd. And this is what it sounded like.
I want women to know, I want men to know that you don't have to not live or have to live less than because you're no longer with your spouse.
And this is what some of her commentators had to say in regards to her speech.
You know, at least God continues to bless me.
I'm being blessed. Do y'all enjoy the home?
Yeah, it's a holiday party. Jingle bells, mother.
She could be a villain in the movie. When your tedious plan never worked against me.
The peasants in the courtyard looking up at the queen as she gives her speech. Like, monologue. I love Quad. This is such a Quad moment.
Has been known to pat herself on the back. You don't need to give up and give a speech about, oh, I'm doing the damn thing. I made it. Can see you. We see what you're doing. And congratulations.
Oh, the only thing greater than yourselves.
On to you all's favorite again. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But this is where the party took a turn for the worse. Because for some strange reason, Audra once again picks the wrong time to bring up a random conversation, which I feel is to be relevant on TV and get TV time. But she chose to bring up Toya's numbers from her house sale. In her rant, she claims that Toya fabricated the ultimate price or sale price of her home, basically admitting that she took the time to literally open her computer and Google or pull up the information from Toya's sale of her previous house, which to me was so embarrassing, more so for herself. And if y'all haven't seen this episode, please go see it. I hope that you watch this and you see how the cameras actually let Audra embarrass herself time and time again, and it's ridiculous. Ultimately, this made her look bad because she is a real estate attorney and she should uphold a certain level of privacy for people. But on to the next part of the party. So some women from Toya and Anila's previous neighborhood did show up to the party and were invited by Anila. And upon hearing this, you wouldn't suspect a problem, would you? Well, guess again, there was a problem because one of these females actually spread a rumor about Toya throughout the neighborhood, actually saying that Toya slept with some other man in the neighborhood. Toya apparently had no idea that this lady said this about her, and Dr. Heavenly brought it to her attention. And that's where all heck broke loose. Toya went from arguing with Audra to talking to these females, arguing back and forth with them about who she slept with, and then back to Audra, and that's where the physical altercation ensued. So they're all in each other's face, and if you pay attention, Audra kind of over invades Toya's space and begins to buck up in her area, chest bumping her, trying to intimidate her and get her to move. But one thing about Toya, no, she does not initiate a fight, but she will not back down. Hailing straight out of Detroit, Michigan, Toya is one to rival with, baby. She is not one to back down from a fight. If y'all recall, a few years ago, Toya and Mariah, the original OG of Married to Medicine, got into it at a party, and Toya didn't back down there either. Toya doesn't initiate physical altercations, but she is not one to just stand there and let you beat on her. She is going to wait till you get her into a corner, and then she is going to strike. So yeah, somebody probably should have warned Audra on that. After that, the party was pretty much over. They had got Quad's auntie all riled up, and everybody just basically went home after that. One thing I just want to reiterate before I let you all go is that I don't really feel like this is a real group of friends. It makes for good TV, but a lot of these friendships are forced. The only real friends in this bunch, I believe, are Jackie and Simone, because it's just too much drama, the low blows, and as Dr. Contessa said, attacks on each other's family. In real life, y'all really know this would not fly like that. I mean, you would just let your friend go after so many low blows. But I could be wrong, and if I am, y'all please let me know down in the comment section. Once again, thank you all for watching and tuning in. If you like my video, please share if you care. Give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again. Bye.